Coach, we got rid of Tibbs because he didn't collaborate, which that was a big thing Dolan said on that talk show recently. So he is collaborating. He did play the young players, which we've seen him do that. But he's running the same offense, which is kind of working, but he's not sticking to his defense because he's using small rotations when it comes to tough games, and he's doing that like how Tibbs did. And then he's using no play calling, which I think in this loss he has to implement. I thought he had plays. I thought he was a coach that had certain schemes, and he came from Pop. He came from Kerr. He's come from all these other savant allegedly coaches that I thought he would have one or two in the pocket plays or something that he would be calling, especially when we're going to a game like this. When you have a Pop type thing, he had his best players, and the offense ran through Tim Duncan. The offense ran through Dave the Admiral, right? So he focused on these players, and then he had Parker work around Tim Duncan, and Parker was very good. And if he didn't, he would pull him. He would check him, right? So I thought he would be getting some of that info. I thought he'd be using some of that. So the fact that he's hasn't adjusted is a reason. Am I panicking? I'm not panicking, but I also am aware that in 2 weeks is the trade deadline. And what we've seen so far with the help to these starting five, that was the best starting five last year, we're not getting the help that we need. And I'm not yelling panic on our starters for trades, but I am yelling for help the starters. And there's other players that we can get that are dogs. I do like who Bodega Wi-Fi mentioned earlier, which I thought about that too. I don't know how much it takes. I got to look at money. I think he's getting paid a little bit of bread and will take us over the cap, which I don't think Leon wants to do. But I do like Vujicic. If you can get Vujicic as a bench player or help out, they can spread the floor, him and Cat, or, coming off the bench. I think that could be something different. I don't know how it helps. You get someone else that can stretch the floor and he plays good in the post. I think that can help out. That frees up Cat a little bit. That he's a good passer. That would be kind of interesting. You lose a little bit of defense. I do like that another threat from the three. He's a good corner three shooter. I'm not mad at that. I like that. I got to see how much he's making. I didn't really go into it, but maybe we do by next week if we don't make any trades from here to then. Maybe next Friday show we work on.
I'm here, bro.
I'm picking. I hear you. Maybe next Friday we do something about draft picks on there. So I'm just saying that we need a little help. I'm not saying panic on the starters. I do think it's on Mike Brown. Half the year's gone. He did good. We got the banner. We went on a run. We won most of them at home. So it's kind of a little bit of a cheat code. We got some momentum. What can we do to get to some of that again? That's just it. Am I panicking for that? Not too much, but at the same time, we shouldn't be losing like some of these games. We shouldn't be seeing the effort that we're seeing in this game. We shouldn't get 32 minutes of basketball.